Yeah. Um, I'm just talking now because I have a couple minutes. I had to go and pick up a charger from the car to to keep my phone charged when I get back into the office. Um, this camera's like blurring out all of my flaws. But I guess there were only a few things that I really wanted to accomplish in life. Like, I'm still doing my engineering work. I mean, I'm doing the work, I'm doing research, and I'm looking for work. And I'm trying to advance my skills, the stuff that I specialized in my master's degree. That's like simulation softwares. I mean, there's like a lot of things that I really have interest in, and so I guess my approach has always been like, okay, well, just explore, just do all the things that you have interest in and get kind of really skilled. And when you kind of are fully being yourself, you'll be kind of like a master of being yourself, and you'll be able to do everything really efficiently. Things will kind of like naturally come together because the things that like the parts of yourself that you really value will tend to overshadow those other things. Even as I explore, like for instance, I mean, specifically what I mean is, like my interest is in aerospace. I always wanted to develop like this specific kind of aircraft that I'm interested in. And so I was doing research with NASA into this component for this hydrogen electric aircraft. And now I'm doing research into flammable refrigerants because there's an interest in developing more sustainable refrigerants because refrigerant leakages have the potential to have a large global warming impact. And so there are all these concerns now about like how can we make our more sustainable refrigerants also more safe enough for actual implementation into like devices. And where I come in is previously I was looking at aerodynamic properties of these like flow control devices, and that involved simulation, fluid simulation, physics-based simulation, and these flammable refrigerants now, there's also maybe an interest in modeling their behavior from the perspective of fluid simulations. And so I figured that I can kind of advance my skills by exploring that, even though it's adjacent to what I'm doing. And by doing that, maybe I can kind of maintain a state of focus by making sure that my career is still oriented around the sorts of tool sets that I need, And so I want to stay in the space, even though I'm not like, the path isn't quite linear. So, like I am still like tapping into that same area, but it's a roundabout way of getting to kind of where I want to go. At the same time, because it's sort of with heat, with refrigerants, you're not dealing with like aircraft, you're dealing with like HVAC, building codes, and so you have to understand the like intersection between like engineering design and like policy. And so even though I'm not looking at the policy of aircraft, it's like learning how to interface policy code and engineering practice is like important in the abstract sense, learning how to think that way. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, that these things in an abstract way will still be relevant to my goals.